And Tonic is the leader from Dublin Flyer. Then comes Sir Peter Lely. Then Western Legend right up with them. They're all over the second. Avon Burns' rider is yet to rise. And they're racing down now towards the chair. And it's Dublin Flyer who's come to take it up from Indian Tonic. And then comes Sir Peter Lely. Meliagris is improving from the rear. Dublin Flyer and Indian Tonic land together over it. And all safely over the chair with one exception, and that was Houghton the Faller coming to the water. Indian Tonic and Dublin Flyer jumping it together from Sir Peter Lely and Western Legend and Meliagris on the far side. On the near side is River Bounty. Then comes Lomo Pugh. Behind Lomo Pugh is Clare's Own. On the outside of Clare's Own is Toureen Prince. They're racing down now towards the Melling Road, and it's a duel up front between Dublin Flyer and Indian Tonic, two confirmed front runners. Heading the remainder, Sir Peter Lely with Meliagris on the inside, Western Legend towards the outer. River Bounty with them, but as they cross the Melling Road, it's Dublin Flyer and Indian Tonic, and over to John Hanmer.
Dublin Flyer on the inside from Indian Tonic. Then Sir Peter Lely and River Bounty. Western Legends right there too. This is fence number 5. The leaders jump it well. Dublin Flyer and Indian Tonic from River Bounty. Then Meliagris, Sir Peter Lely, Western Legend, Toureen Prince right up there. And again the two leaders jump it in spectacular fashion. That was fence number 6. They're all streaming over with Roxton Hill the back marker. Back to the leaders at this second open ditch. Indian Tonic and Dublin Flyer taking each other on in the lead. Slight mistake by Meliagris, but looking back I can't see any fallers at the ditch, although Uranus Calange jumped it very slowly as they jumped the next over to Jim McGrath.
And it's Indian Tonic on the outside of Dublin Flyer. They're together about 6 or 8 lengths in front there. There's a faller back in the field. Leighton Talent is gone, and Uranus Calange is last of all. Heading up towards the next fence. Indian Tonic is, and he's gone, Indian Tonic. And that leaves Dublin Flyer well clear here of River Bounty up there. Toureen Prince just behind the What's in Orbit Meliagris as they come now towards Beaches. And it's Dublin Flyer who's a clear leader here. Must be 15 lengths in front. He takes off and he jumped it in spectacular fashion. Jumping at second, River Bounty from What's in Orbit. Then follows Toureen Prince behind. The mistake by Smarty Express, and he was lucky to stay on his feet. It was a remarkable recovery. Coming now to the Uranus Calange has been pulled up at the Point Haven fence though, and it's Dublin Flyer 15 lengths in front of River Bounty, and third is What's in Orbit, followed next by Toureen Prince, then Meliagris, followed by Babendum Western Legend. Back on the inside is Peter Lely, followed then by Lomo Pugh, then follows Green Hills Raffles. Back in the field at this stage is Have to Think, followed as they go over the canal turn on the outside by Buckboard Bounce, then Smarty Express, and the leader is going over Valentine's. It's Dublin Flyer who's a nice 12 lengths in front. Mistake by What's in Orbit. Have to Think there is gone at Valentine's, and it's Dublin Flyer well clear as they go to the next, and it's back to John Hanmer.
That was 5 from home, and Dublin Flyer not so far in front now of River Bounty, then Toureen Prince, What's in Orbit, Meliagris, Western Legend, and Sir Peter Lely as the leader. Dublin Flyer jumps the last ditch 4 out, not quite so good over that. River Bounty getting much closer. Then Toureen Prince third, What's in Orbit 4, and Lomo Pugh is a faller. And the loose horse has gone there too, but meanwhile at the third last, Dublin Flyer over. River Bounty doesn't jump it well second. Toureen Prince is third, then What's in Orbit, Meliagris, Western Legend, Sir Peter Lely, Buckboard Bounce, Green Hill Raffles for leader, Smarty Express, and Sarah J, Channels Gate and Roxton Hill, but across the Melling Road with 2 to jump. And Man of Mystery's gone, but Dublin Flyer the leader from River Bounty going well in second, and here's Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, it's the top weight Dublin Flyer, and he's got about an 8-length advantage now from River Bounty. Just in behind River Bounty, What's in Orbit is making significant progress with upsides him Toureen Prince. Racing down now towards the second last fence in the John Hughes. And it's still Dublin Flyer being pressed by Toureen Prince, and on the inside River Bounty, then What's in Orbit. Dublin Flyer landed 3 clear, racing down towards the final fence. It's Dublin Flyer as they come down to it, and Green Hill Raffles was a faller at that one. Dublin Flyer is going to land in the lead. Dublin Flyer by 2-3 lengths from Toureen Prince in second. In third is River Bounty racing towards the elbow. Dublin Flyer, remember, his top weight. He's being pursued by Toureen Prince, and then River Bounty at the elbow. It's still Dublin Flyer and Brendan Powell, and Dublin Flyer is holding Toureen Prince. as they race towards the line. It's Dublin Flyer, the top weight, wins the John Hughes Memorial Trophy chase under Brendan Powell. Second was River Tarquin, and third was River Bounty. Fourth was Sir Peter Lilly. Toureen Prince was the runner-up, and the winner was a very spectacular performance, Dublin Flyer, trained by Captain Tim Foster, responsible himself for 3 Grand National winners, and ridden by Brendan Powell, who won the National himself on Rhyme and Reason. The winner, Dublin Flyer, owned by Mr. John Sumner, trained by Captain Tim Foster, and ridden by Brendan Powell, the 11-2 favourite. Second was number 15, Toureen Prince, owned by Paul Stamp, trained by Miss Henrietta Knight and ridden by Rodney Farrant. And third was number 8, River Bounty.
Brendan proving that he's one of the most popular men. Lovely.